communication. You see, back then it was really hard for people to communicate, and people could only talk to their close relatives or their best friends. And people Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Welcome back to MTsB podcast. MTsB choice. Roses are red, violets are blue.
If you believe in yourself, you can make it through.
Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Farhan and I'm from class 9.2 and I'm from attendance is 18. So this is my friend.
Hello, my name is Zaki Winandar. We are from 9.2. We would like to discuss about handphones, useful tools, or major distractions.
So technologies right now is growing very fast and very change how we live. Almost everything we do now using some technologies, whether it's in the office, in school, or in companies for business development. So and for traveling also. But unlike in the past, life is now much be easier because some things that need to take in a long time right now can be used at very quickly with the technologies of for the better future. So how about you, Zaki?
Yes, I agree, and I think one of the most influential changes that technology made is communication. You see, back then it was really hard for people to communicate, and people could only talk to their close relatives or their best friends. And people used to send letters through mails, which takes days or even weeks for it to deliver. And communication is way harder before, but now because of technology, it has made communication way easier because now we can just message other people using messaging apps like WhatsApp or Messenger. We can also join Google Meetings and even send Gmails to other people. Because of that, technology makes communication way easier for people to do.
So yes, I agree. But in that case, it's not just only in communication. Remembering of the new technologies development, it's changed completely how we use for our daily life. Example, now technologies has in the transportation sectors. So in the transportation sectors, it's much be easier and more better because they have development some cars, trains, and the airplanes, and it's very helpful. And in the education sector, the people maybe can use some online classes to study and with no time, and in that change of communications, there also can be easily send their Gmails and quickly, I think. And how about you, Zaki?
Yes, I agree, but it isn't just communication, but also in shopping. There are now online shoppings which are way different from the past. You see, people in the past used to go to the market or to the store, but now you can use online shopping easily and you can buy things from your home fast and it will be delivered to your. And also with food delivery, because of food delivery apps, it has made shopping way easier and you can also even promote your products online. And not only that, but also with banking, you can create an account, you can withdraw or you transfer your money. Technology saves people a lot of time.
Yes, but one of the important technologies right now being developed is just a handphone because handphone it's very tiny and it's very easily and simply, so people just can just use it every time and nowhere and everywhere, such as when the teenagers like to watching some videos, studying in every places that they want, and watching and learning to the music. So this is the handphone technology development is very famous and popular, especially in the teenager sectors. So how about you, Zaki?
Yes, that is true. Handphones are very useful tools and they can be used to communicate with other people no matter how far they are. They can be used to search information online such as Google, and they can also be used to help with studying and with studying apps. And because of how useful and portable they are, many people use them right now, including teenagers, and they cannot live with handphone anymore. So what is your opinion?
So maybe the handphones is very useful, but they have all the bad the bad ways. So the bad ways, the handphone can be very distractful for the teenagers, especially when they need to doing some homework, or instead doing some homework, they rather than use it to scroll up and using some social media, watching unproductivity videos from the YouTube or the social media, and it causes they stay up late. And the example is when they just need to do some homework, they just prefer it to use it to watching some unproductive videos and make it play games, and it's very wasteful your time. So how about you, Zaki?
Yes, that is a big issue, but it actually depends on how the handphone is used. For example, if they are used responsible, then they can be very useful. For example, if someone uses them to study, to learn their skills, then they can be successful in the future. But the problem is when they use it too much for entertainment, such as playing video games or watching videos too much until midnight, and because of that, it affects their physical and mental health. And so, handphone is not all bad, but it depends on how the people use it. So, do you agree?
Right, that's where the teenager need to learn how to use their phone properly. So teenagers may have spending a lot of time to take some playing games or the others, but that's okay. But they need to take a time with break, and they need to have or know the time how to study and have a break. So if they just use it in the balance, so the handphone technology can be easily been uploaded into our daily life. But if there's just have some abuseful, like you just scrolling social media late night, it will affect your performance and school, and it will decrease it. So how about you, Zaki?
Yes, I agree. And parents are also very important in teaching their children how to use their phones. You see, handphones can make children creative, it can make them very productive, but that is if the children are using it responsibly. And so the parents' job is to teach children how to set their limits early so that they can use the handphone and get the positive effect without the negative side effect, which can cause problems on them. So what do you think?
And it's just only for the teenagers, but adults are used to use by distracting by the phones. Because why? Because when the adults is just go home and wanna eat in the dining table, instead of just want to talk about the family members, they prefer to use their phone while they eat. So it will make decrease it, and it distract the adults too. So it is not only just teenagers that how to learn how to use some phone, but adults need to learn how to use some phone too. So it is just not depends on the teenagers, but it depends on adults too. How the way we need to take our time, and how the way we need to just use your phone in the time properly. How about you?
Yes, but aside from that, technology will be continuing to be developing. It will be used in so many ways, such as artificial intelligence. And in schools, where instead of a whiteboard, they use a projector or a TV so that the students know more what they are learning. So it makes their study way easier to do. And also with hospitals too, the doctors can know if the patients are diagnosed with a sickness or an illness, and can identify. And also with factories too, it can make machines, it can make and automate things way easily than before. Technology makes our lives even better in the future.
Yes, I agree. Technology is not good or it's bad. So it is depend how the people use it. So if you use it for learning or something that very helpful, so the technology can be applied to the good sector. But if we use some technology or such as handphone in the bad ways, that using some playing games is wasteful your life, it will harm yourself. So it is just the end of the day, the choice is ours, and the application of the handphones or the phone technologies depends on us. So the choice is ours for our better next futures. So how about you?
Yes, so we can conclude that technology will continue to grow. It has changed our lives in so many ways and will keep developing. So with discipline, technology can be one of the greatest helpers in our lives. That is all from us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
The last we say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.